Hi, my name's Hilary. I'm a careers advisor with Skills Development Scotland. In this episode in our video series, I'm going to talk to you about making decisions. If you're watching this, you might be at a stage where you're having to make some decisions about your future, whether that's what career path to follow, choosing a college course or an apprenticeship. And I'm here to give you 5 key tips to reassure you that making decisions doesn't have to be as scary as it might first seem. My first tip is to remind you that you're already a decision maker. You'll be making decisions every day, from the small things like what to eat each day or what to wear, but also things like choosing your next mobile phone. You'll also have made bigger decisions like choosing your subject choices at school. I want you to think about how you've made those decisions. Talk to your careers advisor about the approaches you've taken. So do you like to talk to other people? Do you do lots of research? Do you use your intuition? Or are you quite spontaneous? This will give you an idea of the style of your decision making, which you can talk to your careers advisor about. My second tip for you is to say that you are in control. Your careers advisor will talk to you about career management skills. And part of this is about networks, which is reaching out to people you know for support. Taking advice is really important. But remember, if someone you know has had a negative experience of a job or course, it doesn't mean to say that you will too. We all experience things differently. And remember, you don't always have to stick to the familiar or traditional. Careers are open to people from all different backgrounds, genders and abilities. Ultimately, it's got to be your decision. My third tip for you is to say, don't be afraid to get things wrong. Sometimes fear of making the wrong decision can stop us from making any decisions at all. So you might be feeling confused, unsure, or even lost. You can only make decisions based on where you are now, and your careers advisor will support and help you with your decision. You don't have to do this alone. We don't want you to get stuck. The amazing thing about your career journey is that there are always options and pathways to take later on, in case you do change your mind. And careers advisors can help you reflect and learn from what hasn't worked out so that you can make an even more informed decision going forward. My fourth tip for you is to stay open-minded. Quite often we make a decision, but then an opportunity arises that we hadn't even planned for. Keep an open mind and don't ignore any out-of-the-blue opportunities, because quite often that can take us on a path that often turns out to be really positive. Sometimes we have to seize opportunities when they come up. Your career journey is like a road. It's not just straight. There'll be unexpected slip roads, twists and turns, and even roundabouts where you'll have to make more decisions along the way. So you'll be making more decisions again in future. We want to give you the skills and confidence to face those choices again and again. Every decision you take is really like pieces of a jigsaw. You might not see it now, but the bigger picture will start to unfold. And my fifth and final tip for you is to don't ignore how you feel. While you can research, take advice, look at all the information out there, we often make decisions based not just on facts, but how we feel. We sometimes call this basing decisions on our instincts or that gut feeling. Don't ignore how you feel, as this can sometimes be a sign that deep down you already know the answer. Speak to your careers advisor about that feeling. Talking it through can really help. For example, if you're having to choose between 2 options, there's an activity you can do where you write down your 2 choices on 2 pieces of paper, shuffle them around, and just pretend that the one you open first has to be your final choice. When you open it up, your careers advisor will be able to notice your initial or gut reaction to that. So you may look disappointed or happy, and you'll be able to talk through why you felt like this. So to summarise these key tips, first of all, talk to your careers advisor about your decision-making style. Remember, it's got to be your decision. Don't be afraid to get it wrong. Remain open-minded and do your research, but also consider how you feel. Decisions can be tough, but we all have to make them. Don't be afraid, just take that first step that will move you forward. These are your next steps and the future is yours. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you find it useful and have some things to talk to your careers advisor about. Another good episode to check out in our series are ones on resilience and no wrong path. And please remember, you can access my world of work whenever you need to, and do keep in touch with your careers advisor. If you haven't spoken with an advisor and need to, please phone us on 0800 917 8000. I'd like to wish you the very best of luck with your future career journey. Thank you.